It started like a dream. A teenage girl in New Jersey, singing show tunes in her bedroom, uploads covers on YouTube with nothing but a laptop and raw talent. Her voice, soaring, emotional, crystal clear, caught the attention of one person who would change her life forever: Steven Spielberg. Out of thousands of hopefuls, Rachel Zegler was chosen to play Maria in his 2021 remake of West Side Story. No agent, no big credits, just pure theatrical grit, and it worked. She killed it. Critics hailed her as a fresh face with golden pipes. Then came the big one: she was cast as Disney's new Snow White. Suddenly, Rachel wasn't just the industry's next big star, she was the face of a legacy. Disney's very first princess, an icon of innocence, hope, and happily ever after.
It's no longer 1937. She's not going to be saved by a prince. The prince is kind of a stalker anyway. She's a leader, not dreaming of true love.
What was supposed to be a love letter to Disney history was starting to feel more like a rejection of it. Instead of celebrating Snow White, it sounded like Zegler was embarrassed by her. It wasn't just what she said, it was how she said it. Confident, sarcastic, even dismissive. Her tone struck fans as arrogant, not empowering. The once beloved newcomer was suddenly the target of hashtags like Critics said she had turned a fairy tale into a feminist lecture. Audiences didn't want politics or re-education, they wanted magic, nostalgia, and a good love story. To them, this wasn't about progress. It was about Hollywood trying to fix something that wasn't broken, and Zegler became the face of it. Disney quietly pushed the movie back. Rumors spread that the studio was nervous about her interviews. Some said test screenings didn't go well. In the blink of an eye, the star that had once shone so bright was burning under the spotlight. Her social media became a battleground. Fans were split. Some defended her, calling the backlash sexist, unfair, and exaggerated. Others said she was a symbol of how Hollywood loses the soul of its stories chasing modern trends. Zegler, once the dreamer with Broadway sparkle, now stood at a crossroads, caught between being a feminist firebrand and a fallen princess. But here's the twist. She's not done, not by a long shot, because Hollywood loves a comeback, and Rachel Zegler still has the voice, the talent, and the drive that made the world fall in love with her in the first place. Maybe she'll find a new path: music, stage, a powerful indie role that flips the script. Or maybe the world will come back around to the version of Snow White that she believed in all along. Because if there's one thing we know about fairy tales, it's that they don't end until the last page is turned. As of now, Rachel Zegler has not officially been fired from Disney. There are rumors and widespread speculation online, especially after the backlash from her Snow White comments, but no confirmed reports or official statements from Disney or Zegler herself saying she was fired.
Not My Snow White is trending. Again, this is day 12 in a row.
We've got moms boycotting Disney+. Theme park ticket sales dipped, and don't even ask about the merch pre-orders.
We wanted empowered. We got insubordination. She said the prince was a stalker.
Technically, she hasn't broken her contract, but the morality clause might give us a path if we need it.
This was supposed to be a fairy tale. Instead, we've got a PR nightmare. We're rebranding the film, delaying release, minimizing her press appearances.
Or we recast.
Polar, quietly, no announcement, no fanfare. Let the headlines guess. We'll spin it as creative differences.
Disney is obsessed with image. Her public statements made it look like she didn't like Snow White. That's a nightmare when you're selling a $200 million nostalgia-driven princess movie. The outrage was loud and long-lasting. Hashtags like #FireRachel Zegler and #BoycottDisney trended frequently. Calling the prince a stalker, mocking the 1937 film, and doubling down in interviews was seen by many as disrespectful to one of Disney's foundational classics. Even if the intention was to modernize the character, the way Zegler communicated it came across as dismissive and antagonistic, especially to traditional fans. There are rumors, fictional in this version, that internal execs were frustrated with her refusal to follow studio-approved messaging and feared her continued involvement would overshadow the film itself. Soft firing via contract buyout. Movie delayed under the guise of creative adjustments, quiet recasting, or major edits to limit her screen time, promotional materials scrubbed or rebranded. In our fictional story, the studio cast someone safer, more polished, less controversial. They don't say she's replacing Rachel, they just start reshooting. Zegler's Snow White becomes a footnote in Disney history.